Welcome to Champion Mindset Education. In today's video, we'll see the different operations which we can perform on decimal, how to perform them. So let's start with the first operation, that is addition. Let's start with taking an example. Suppose we have a number 39.16 and we have to add it with 42.47. The addition operation on decimals is similar to the way we do on our normal numbers, okay? But the only point which we need to keep in mind is whenever you are adding the numbers, whenever you are writing them to add, you should always keep the decimal point one below the other. The numbers before the decimal points, that the whole number should be here. The fraction part of decimal should be after the decimal point, but the two numbers, the decimal point should come one below the other. Now you can perform the normal addition the way we do. That 6 plus 7 is 13 and carry, that will give us 5, 6. The decimal point will remain as it is here. 9 plus 2 is 11, 1 carry, and 4 plus 4 is 8. So the answer for this sum is 81.63. Okay, the only point you have to keep in mind is the decimal point should come one below the other. Let's suppose we have another example. We have to add 341.080, 87.121 and 55.100. As I said, the decimal point should come one below the other. You should always write that properly while putting down the sum. So it will start as 341.080. okay, here the decimal point is after 87, so it will be 87.121. the decimal point will come one below the other. We'll start 87 from below 4, okay, and the next is 55, again 55.100. okay, all the decimal points should come one below the other, okay. And now we'll perform addition operation. So here it is 1, 8 plus 2 is 10, 1 carry, 3, decimal point will remain as it is. Now again this is 7 plus 1, 8, 8 plus 5 is 13, 1 carry, 5, 5, 10, 18, again 1 carry, and that is 4. So the answer is 483.301. The decimal point should remain below each other, okay. Let's check one more example so that it is more clear. Suppose we have number 121.84, 72.1, 55.13. okay, how will place it? 121.84, 72. As we have to keep the decimal point below this decimal point, we'll start it from 2 here, 72. The decimal point will remain below the another decimal point and 1 will be here. Okay, 55.13. Okay, now we can perform the normal operations. 4 plus 3, that is 7, 8 plus 9, 10. Okay, 1 carry, the decimal point will remain as it is. 2 to 4, 5, 9. 7 plus 2, 9, 9 plus 4 is 5 is 14, carry 1, and the answer is 249.07. The only thing you have to keep in your mind is the decimal point should come one below the other. If you'll write it properly, then you will solve it correctly, okay. That's for addition. It's very simple. It's just like the normal addition operations which we do. Just one point, while writing the sum, keep in mind that the decimal point should come one below the another. Let's now learn about the other operation that we can do. Okay, let's start with our first example. Suppose we have a number 350.70 and we have to subtract it from 1. We have to subtract 187.29 from the number. Again, the same way which we do the normal subtraction, but the decimal point should come one below the another. So we'll write 187.29, subtraction sign here. here from 0 we cannot subtract 9, so it will be 10 here. So here it is 9, 1, 6, 7 will change to 6 as we have given one carry forward. So 6 minus 2 is 4. Decimal point will remain as it is. Again from 0 we can't subtract, so it will be 10. 10 minus 7 is 3. 5 we can't subtract, so it will be 14 because 1 we have already given here. 14 minus 8 is 6 and this will be 2 as we have given 1 here, and the answer is 163.41. Okay, the way of solving the subtraction is similar to the way we do with our normal numbers, but we should always keep in mind that the decimal point should come one below the another. Let's take another example. Suppose we have a number 183.45 and we have to subtract it from subtract 81.20 from that number. Again, how we'll write it? 183.45. As we know, decimal point should come one below the other. 81 will start from 8 here. 81, that is the tens place, and dot to 0. Normal subtraction way. 5 minus 0 is 5. 4 minus 2 is 2. Decimal point will remain as it is. 3 minus 1 is 2. 8 minus 8 is 0, and 1 will remain as it is. 102.25. Okay. The way of solving the problem is similar to the way we do with normal operations, normal numbers. Only we should always keep in mind that our decimal point should remain one below the another, and you should never forget the decimal point in your answer. Never forget to write the decimal point in your answer. Okay. Okay, let's take one more example for subtraction. Suppose we have a number 253.55 and we have to subtract 1778.792 from that number. Okay, how will write it? 253.55 minus 178, decimal point below one another, 792. Okay, now the normal operations. Just keep one thing in mind. Here there is nothing. After 5 there is nothing. That means here there is 0. One common mistake, one silly mistake which are done by the student is, if there is nothing, they will write it 2 directly here. No. If there is nothing, replace it with 0. Have that habit of putting 0 if there is nothing and we have to subtract any number from that. Okay, because it will change your answer completely, and these types of mistakes are done by students in their exam. If there is nothing given, it's only 2 digit after the decimal point, keep 0 if we have to subtract any value from that. Okay, because it will change your answer completely. Always keep this in mind. As we know, now from 0 we can't subtract 2, it will go to 10. It's 8. 1 we have given here, it will be 4, and 4 we can't subtract 9, so it will be 14. 14 minus 9 is 5. Again 1 we have given here, again it will change to 14. 7. Decimal point will remain as it is. Again we can't subtract, so it will be 12. 1 we have given. 12 minus 8 is 4. Again this will change to 14. It's 7. It will be 1. 1 minus 1 is 0. So our answer is 74.758. Okay. Always keep this point in mind that if there is nothing, replace it with 0. Put 0 there, because if you will not put it and you will write directly 2 here, then your answer will be completely wrong. Always put 0 if there is nothing. Okay. For addition and subtraction, it's very simple. You just have to keep in mind that you have to put the decimal point one below the another. As soon as you put the decimal point one below the another, then you can solve it with a normal way we do with our normal numbers. Okay, that's for addition and subtraction. Let's try some word problems for addition and subtraction. We'll see 2-3 word problems for addition and subtraction. Okay, suppose we have a word problem in which it is given that Ram walks 3.14 kilometers on Monday. On Monday he walks 3.14 kilometers. Okay, and on Tuesday Ram walks 2.82 kilometers on Tuesday. Okay, and 3.2 kilometers on Wednesday. And we have to find out the total distance covered by Ram in the 3 days. What we have to find out? The total distance covered by Ram in the 3 days. We have Ram how much he has walked on Monday, Tuesday and Wednesday. So as we have to find out total distance, which operation we'll do here? Addition. Yes, it's clear, it's simple. So for addition, we know how we do it. We'll put 3.14, 2.82 and 3.2. Okay, the operation is addition here. Okay, the decimal point will remain one below the other. 4 plus 2 is 6. This is 8, 9, 10, 11. 1 carry, decimal point will remain as it is. And this is 4, 6 and 9. Okay, so total distance or total area covered by Ram in 3 days is equals to 9.16 kilometers. That's our answer. Okay, this is how you will solve the word problems. Let's check one problem. This problem is given area. It's a 100-meter area and Dash run that distance in how much time? It's given 38.2 seconds Dash has taken to cover this 100 meters of area. And the same area, Simmi, when she tried, she covered it in 42.12 seconds. Okay, and what we have to find out? Who ran faster and by how much? Okay, what we have to find out? Who ran faster? There are 2 persons who have covered 100 meter. One covered in 38.2 seconds and Simmi, she covered in 42.2 seconds. We have to find out who ran faster. So we have to do subtraction here because we have to find the difference between their time taken to cover the distance. Okay, as we know, Simmi took more time here. So how we'll do the subtraction operation? We'll write the value covered taken by Simmi, that is 42.12, and subtract it from the time taken by Dash, that is 38.2. Okay, 2 here is there is nothing, that means here that it is 0. 2 minus 0 is 2. Here it will be 11, 9. Okay, it will be 11 again because we have given 1 carry forward here. It is 3 and here it will be 3 because 1 is given here and it is 0. So Dash has covered it faster because he has taken less time. So here the answer is with us that Dash took less time. So Dash has covered it faster. But how much time faster? He took 3.92 seconds less than Simmi. Okay, he took 3.92 seconds less than Simmi. He reached faster 3.92 seconds earlier than Simmi. Okay, this is how we'll solve the subtraction problems. Let's take one more word problem. Okay, Suppose there is a fruit vendor. It's given a fruit vendor. He bought 30 kgs of apple. 30 kgs of apple. Okay. And then added 12.8 kgs of apples to them. First he bought 30 kgs of apple. Then he added 12.8 kg. Again 8 kg of apples to the previous apples. If he sold, now what is given? This much value he has bought. Okay, he buy it. He has bought it. Okay. Now what they have given is, now he has sold. How much he has sold? He has sold 40.75 kg of apple. Out of this 30 and 12.8 kg which he has bought, he has sold 40.75 kg of apple. And we have to find out what is the quantity left. What we have to find out? Quantity left. Okay. Now first what we have to do? We'll have to add these two numbers. Then only we'll come to know how much exactly he have. How much exactly the vendor right now he is having. Okay. So let's first add these two to find out the total apples, total kg of apple vendor is having. How we'll do the operation of addition? 30 plus here in 30 there is no decimal point. Okay. So what we'll do, we'll write the whole number one below the another, decimal point here and 8. The whole number will come one below the another, decimal point here there is nothing. We'll put it as it is and the fraction part will come separately. Okay. Now how we can do it? Here as there is nothing, there is 0. We can put 30.0. It's similar to 30. So now 0 plus 8 is 8. Decimal point as it is 2 and 42. So the total amount of apple, the total kgs of apple which the vendor has, 42.8. Now what we have to find out? They have given us that 40.75 of the kg of apple he has sold. And we have to find out the quantity left. We know the total quantity he is having. We know the quantity he has sold. Now to find out what is left, what we'll do? Subtraction operation. Because if I have 5 chocolates, I have given 3 chocolates to my friend. How I'll find out? 5 minus 3, 2 will be left with me. So in the similar way, what we'll do is, we have total quantity of apples which he is having and the quantity he has sold. Decimal point will come one below the another and subtraction. As we have learned, if there is nothing, there is 0 here. So it will be 10. 10 minus 5 is 5. Again this will be 7. 7 minus 7 is 0. Decimal point will remain as it is. 2 minus 0 is 2. 4 minus 4 is 0. So the quantity left, the amount left with the fruit vendor is 2.05 kgs of apple. Okay. This is how we solve the word problems for decimals. For addition subtraction, just keep in mind that you have to put the decimal point one below the another whenever you are trying to solve the problems. Whole number will go below each other and the fraction part will go below each other. Okay. That's all for addition and subtraction of decimal. In the next video, we'll see multiplication operations, multiplying the decimals with the multiples of tens. It is very important concept. Go through my videos and you will get it clear. Okay. Subscribe to the channel and you will learn more about all these mathematical operations. If you are applying for Olympiad, I have playlist which is chapter wise playlist for 5th standard and 6th standard. So please go through that and keep learning, keep studying. Thank you for watching.